If your ink's too slow and your nib won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to see you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Well, hello my good friends. Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen Review. And we do have a very interesting review to give you today on some really brand new pens that are made by a gentleman named Mike Green. He has this dream and this passion and this enthusiasm that he wanted to get into making pens, the kind of pens that he likes. Okay, so he got some of the equipment needed and got into it. So he's been making pens for 6 months, not very long. So when I contacted Mike, and he told me 6 months. Well, I wasn't expecting to see what I received to review, because it takes a lot of work to make a pen. At least that's my opinion. So, talking with Jim, he got on the internet and watching different pen makers make pens. He watched Jim Hines make pens, and I mentioned to him that I have some videos with Hines on my YouTube channel. He said, he'll watch those as well. So, let's look into pens first of all. They come in these little, I'm going to call them little pen wraps. His wife makes these. They're pretty cool. Yeah. So right there is one. And then we're going to go over the next. And we'll set these aside. Now, are they not beautiful? Look at that. Let me get the light on here. No? Mr. Announcer says no. Why not, Mr. Announcer?
There's plenty of light on it right now.
You can see it?
Yes.
The time, okay. Yeah, what I'm seeing here are some really beautiful fountain pens. This one right here, so I'll get the right name for it. He doesn't have an actual name for the pen, but he uses the pensmith, James Smith, the pensmith. He uses the material from him to make these pens out of. So we're going to just call it what the material is. This is the pensmith Cosmic Dust right here. See that beautiful sparkles in the material? It just stands out, and just look at that beautiful swirls in it. It's got really good polish, nice high polish on it. It looks really wonderful, really nice. Look at that. And then we're going to do the same thing with the pensmith Vanguard. Look at that. That is a beautiful purple. What do you think, Mr. Announcer?
Oh, yes, it's very nice.
They are very nice in 6 months. Okay, these are all clipless pens. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Larry doesn't like clipless pens. Well, not that I don't like them. They're fine, but I tend to put my pens in my pocket, so I need a clip to put them in. I do carry some clipless pens when I put them in a pen case, but then I'm scared they'll roll off the table. They have these little stoppers now they put on the caps, and that's cool, but I'm not into that either. I mean, a lot of folks are, and that's cool. My thing is a clip in the story. So, talking with Mike, he is going to be making pens with clips. So, look out for that. and he's going to be making pens that post. Right now, if you were to buy any of the pens that he has available right now, some of them post and some of them do not. So let me show you some that post. Twist off cap, and that posted very nicely. And without the cap, my hands are small, so it's got a nice fit. And they do come with a converter, okay? And here's another twist off cap, and this does not post, like I told you. Some do and some do not. Okay, let's go with the Vanguard here. This is going to come in the weight of 14.7. And the length of the pen is going to be 5.62 inches. And this is the one that does not post. So the length of the barrel from here to the tip of the nib is going to be 5.13 inches. Okay, now we're going to go with the Cosmic Dust. Beautiful pen. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Now this one, my friends, the length is going to be 5.62 inches. Now this one, again, does post. Posts very nicely. And it's not coming off. It's in there. It's just nicely done. It's going to be posted 6.53 inches. Now the cap on these pens is going to be 2.69 inches. Then the barrel of the pen length is going to be 5 inches. So, all right, on we go. Now, Mike doesn't, it's not on Facebook. Okay, to get in touch with Mike, if you want to find out more information, if you want to pre-order as well, or if you just want to buy one as well, you can email him at
mike@mighke.com.
That's the first place. And I'm looking for, okay, we're going to do his, where you can call him and get in touch. You can use his mobile line at area code 612-812-1674. That's the number to get in touch with him. So, if for some reason you can't get through on that mobile phone, be sure to email him. Because sometimes that's working and sometimes it's not. But I'm going to put a picture up on the site of Mike in his little shop doing what Mike does, make pens. You know, that's pretty interesting. The gentleman's been at it 6 months and really has done a wonderful job. The pens are going to be affordable, of course. And he's going to be doing the clips for now on with the pens, so that's going to be cool. And I should have one here in about, I don't know, a week or so to show you one with the clip. Again, you can pre-order. Now, Mike does have a day job. He's a software guy, so that's what he does in the software stuff. And then his part-time job is doing the pens. And he really is enjoying and having a good time doing the pen thing. And that's cool. And the Instagram's going to be the MIGHKE42. That is going to be the Instagram for Mike. Okay. So, again, I'm pretty impressed. 6 months making fountain pens and doing one heck of a job. You know, he was using Acrylite one time, then he switched over. And I think right now he was working with some ebonite. But he's got some good material behind him as well. So, the pens are going to be affordable, that's for sure. You know, I had the price written down, and you know me, scatterbrain, I've misplaced it. So I think 150, they're below 160, I think. So, at that price, my God, that's a good price. That's a great price for these pens. So the next thing I want to cover that's really important, he also sent me some nibs to play with. And that's the heart of the fountain pen, right? Correct. Now before I do the writing with these pens, I do want to mention that each of the pens are unique and one of a kind. Now, the nibs that are available for the pens are fine, medium, and broad. They're a number 6 JoWo nib. That's very important. So now, we're going to get busy and get to writing. The proof is in the pudding. Here we go. And this is the Vanguard. Light green. Beautiful nib. Love it. Lovely nib. Just to die for. Smooth, wet, very pleasant to hold, easy on the eyes, but very attractive pens. And these are a number 6 medium nib. Okay. And the ink I'm using is Robert Oster Black Violet. Beautiful ink, too. Wetness. Nice and wet. Let me sit up here. Do a few swirls. Got good ink flow, no problems with that. Nice smooth nibs. And before I put that up, let me just show you the converter. Okay. Pull out and push in type. That's it. And we'll do the reverse writing here for those who like to do that. And it does not do any reverse. Try it again. No on that. So I don't do reverse writing, so I never worry about that. Now, number 2. And we'll post the pen. Okay, and this is going to be the Smith Cosmic Dust. Dust. And this has a broad nib, number 6. And they're all Jowo nibs. And this beautiful ink that I'm really digging, it's going to be the Robert Wolfter again. Beautiful ink. Chocolate, I believe. Yes, I'm right. Very nice nib. Wet test. Wet. Yes, smooth, wet. And I do have a fine nib. We'll try reverse on this nib. And nothing much on that as well. Well, there you have it. So, I think while I'm, at it, why don't we go ahead and change out the nibs, and we'll do a fine nib to show you what that is all about. I think the parts of these pens are really going to be really great. Now remember, with the clip, there's going to be that's an upgrade, so it'll be a little bit more. And that's with any pen maker that you get they add a clip to it. Well, automatically the price increases. But I don't think it's going to be like an arm and a leg. Nah. Mike just has fun doing these. It's fun to him. I'm just getting my nib ready. Forgive me. Okay. All right. Bring the old paper back. And we're going to bring it back with a fine nib. That's lovely, lovely. And I'm not a big fine or extra fine nib person, but this nib is just lovely. Love it. Wow, I'm impressed. Very nice ink by Robert Oster. Check for wetness. And of course, you have a wet, smooth nib. Look at that. Beautiful. Love it. Got great ink flow, nice smooth nibs. You're definitely going to get a good buy and a good pen with this one. I guarantee that. Really, he did a good job on the pens. Reverse. Well, you do get a little dig into the paper, so I'm not going to push that no more. So, there's the downstroke. In fact, let me come over here. All right, this is a fine nib. And then I'm just going to pick up this nib over here. This is going to be the broad nib. I'll do it again. And then let me get this one over here for the medium. Give you an idea. So, there you have it. Now, to finish up this session, we're almost done. Hang with me. I'm going to be doing one more pen later. It's going to be a rollerball pen that I'll be doing that very soon. Also like to let everybody know that Mike will be on my Zoom Pen Hangout soon, probably next week. I want to get this video out first, get you to look at the video and share your comments and thoughts below. Don't leave any hateful comments, please. But again, this is what we're talking about. And they're all going to be coming out with clips. I gave you the website where to get a hold of them. He's also on Instagram. I gave you the mobile number where to get a hold of him. I gave you the dimensions of the pens, the weight of the pens. Tell you they come with a converter. Tell you they come in that little, call it pen bag. That's a pretty neat idea. His wife makes those. One of a kind, very unique. I love the high polish on the pens. The nibs, wet, smooth. They delivered right on target. So, really nicely made. Only 6 months. So, you know, later on, I'm sure he'll probably start working how to put the trim on, like the little bands on the bottom of the cap. So, again, if you'd like to pre-order, you know, get in touch with Mike if you'd like to buy one. If he has any available, yeah, let him know. I know Lisa Colton, a friend of mine, also a pen pal of mine, she bought one. Loves the fountain pen, just loves it. And she told me about Mike's pens, right? And so here we are. We're talking about Mike Green, the new pen maker that's been at it now for 6 months. Congratulations, Mike. In my opinion, my friend, you knocked this one out of the park. Give yourself a pat on the back. 6 months and you did this. Good job. Folks, that's going to wrap it up today on Larry's Fountain Pen Review. I hope you had a good time with me today. Kisses. Lots of hugs. Lots of love coming your way. Like I'm dynamite, baby. Like I'm rocking and rolling because I'm in pen heaven right now. Be kind to a stranger. And as always, please, don't text and drive. Save a life, save your own. We're out of here. Bye, folks.